Mama June, from not to hot, Josh resigns from long-distance job to focus on family. Welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Mama June, from unknown to iconic Josh Efford, recently took a risk by quitting his long-distance work in order to spend more time with his family. He didn't fully consider it though. His kind gesture on the Wet reality spin-off could now backfire on him. Mama June, Josh Efford takes a risky decision to go from not to hot. Mama June, from uncool to iconic star Josh Efford, recently took the bold choice to resign from his position. Josh is aware of how difficult it is for his wife Lauren "Pumpkin" Shannon to take care of the children and the house by herself. Their marriage is also suffering as a result of their prolonged separation. When he doesn't pick up when she calls, Pumpkin becomes suspicious. She is also experiencing too much stress. Furthermore, Mama June Shannon and Jano Doke have returned to the scene. Josh Efford is aware that he needs to support his wife and fulfill his commitment to Mama June. From not to hot updates, Josh explained to his boss that he ought to prioritize his family and spend more time at home. Fortunately, his supervisor was sympathetic. Josh was made aware that Pumpkin might not take it well by his sister-in-law Jessica Shannon. Josh Efford is now apprehensive to inform Pumpkin. Pumpkin could lose it. Mama June. According to Not to Hot reports, Pumpkin can become enraged with her husband Josh Efford for leaving their position. Pumpkin naturally wants him nearer to her house. She will be shocked, though, that he quit one job without finding a replacement. Josh's first priority is his family, but he still has to work to support them. If Pumpkin discovers that there is no longer any money coming in, she will go insane. Josh could therefore have to work quickly to obtain employment before informing Pumpkin what he did. She will undoubtedly be pleased if Josh Efford begins working close by. She'll receive further support and put her marriage back on track. However, he has to work quickly to land a job on Mama June. From not to hot, Mother June, journey to atonement, Josh's heart in the correct place. Josh Efford, author of Mama June, from not to hot, makes sense when it comes to carrying his share of household responsibilities. He wishes to spend more time with Pumpkin and the children and to be more helpful. In addition, he must be present to assist Pumpkin and Alana, Honey Boo Boo. They are getting back in touch with Mama, and things can become messy. Mike Sugar Bear Thompson is there, struggling with his marriage and health. Josh and Pumpkin have a lot on their hands. Pumpkin is going to be overjoyed that Josh will be around more once everything settles. So, everything might turn out okay in the end. Watch Mama June, Road to Redemption on Wet to learn if Pumpkin will accept and sympathize with Josh Efford's decision. Josh Efford, Lauren "Pumpkin" Shannon's husband, had always been a dedicated family man. Balancing work and family had never been easy, but when his job required him to travel frequently, the strain on his relationship with Pumpkin and their children grew more pronounced. The long hours away from home began to take their toll. Josh missed countless family dinners, bedtime stories, and the simple yet precious moments that made family life special. Pumpkin, while supportive of his career, struggled with the additional responsibilities and the emotional burden of raising their children largely on her own. One evening, as Josh prepared for yet another business trip, Pumpkin's frustration reached a boiling point. She stood in the doorway of their bedroom, watching Josh pack his suitcase. "Josh, we need to talk," she said, her voice tinged with exhaustion. "This isn't working. The kids miss you, and I can't keep doing this by myself. We need you here." Josh paused, looking up at her. He could see the weariness in her eyes, and it mirrored his own feelings of guilt and helplessness. "I know, Pumpkin. I miss you and the kids too. But this job, it's the only way I can provide for us right now." Pumpkin sighed, sitting down on the edge of the bed. "I understand that, but there has to be another way. We're a team, and right now it feels like I'm doing it all alone. We need to find a balance, for our sake and for the kids." Josh nodded, feeling the weight of her words. He knew she was right. The job, while financially beneficial, was costing them precious time as a family. He needed to make a change, but he wasn't sure where to start. The next few days were filled with introspection and tough conversations. Josh and Pumpkin discussed their options, weighing the pros and cons of his job against the needs of their family. They sought advice from family and friends. trying to find a solution that would allow Josh to be present without sacrificing their financial stability. One evening, after putting the kids to bed, Josh and Pumpkin sat down at the kitchen table, a stack of bills and budget plans spread out before them. "Pumpkin, I've been thinking a lot about what you said," Josh began, taking her hand in his. "You're right. The job isn't worth it if it's tearing our family apart. I've decided to quit. We'll figure out another way." Pumpkin's eyes widened in surprise. "Are you sure, Josh? That's a big decision. What about the money?" "We'll make it work," Josh replied with determination. "Maybe I'll find something local, or we can look into other options, but I can't keep missing out on our life. I want to be here for you and the kids." Tears welled up in Pumpkin's eyes as she squeezed his hand. "Thank you, Josh. This means so much to me. We'll get through this together, like we always do." With a renewed sense of purpose, Josh submitted his resignation and began the search for a new job that would allow him to stay close to home. It wasn't easy, but the decision brought a sense of relief and hope for the future. Adjusting to life without the steady income from Josh's previous job was challenging. The family had to tighten their budget, cut back on non-essential expenses, and find creative ways to make ends meet. Despite the financial strain, the benefits of having Josh home far outweighed the sacrifices. Josh found temporary work doing odd jobs around town while he searched for a more permanent position. He took on handyman tasks, yard work, and even worked part-time at a local grocery store. It was humbling work, but it allowed him to be present for his family and contribute to their household. Pumpkin, too, stepped up to support their family. She picked up freelance writing gigs and sold homemade crafts online. Their teamwork and determination strengthened their bond, and they found joy in the little things: family dinners, movie nights, and weekend outings to the park. One afternoon, as Josh mowed the lawn, he watched Pumpkin playing with their children, Ella and Bentley. The sound of their laughter filled the air, and Josh felt a profound sense of fulfillment. He had made the right choice, and the sacrifices were worth it. The Efford family's new routine brought them closer together. Josh's presence provided stability and support, allowing Pumpkin to focus on her own pursuits and the well-being of their children. They continued to work as a team, navigating the ups and downs of their new lifestyle. One day, while Pumpkin was preparing lunch, Josh walked into the kitchen with a big smile on his face. "Guess what, Pumpkin? I got a job offer," he exclaimed, holding up an envelope. Pumpkin turned around, her eyes wide with excitement. "Really? Tell me everything." "It's a maintenance position at the local community center," Josh explained. "It's not the highest-paying job, but it's steady work, and it's close to home. Plus, it comes with benefits." Pumpkin rushed over to hug him. "That's amazing, Josh. I'm so proud of you. This is exactly what we needed." The new job brought a sense of security and stability to their lives. Josh enjoyed the work, and the community center staff appreciated his skills and dedication. He took pride in his work and found satisfaction in knowing he was making a positive impact on his community. With their finances more stable, Pumpkin and Josh began to explore new opportunities for personal growth and development. Pumpkin enrolled in online courses to enhance her skills and pursue her passion for writing, while Josh joined a local sports league to stay active and connect with others in the community. As the months passed, the Efford family continued to thrive. They celebrated milestones, big and small, and cherished the time they spent together. The challenges they had faced only strengthened their bond and deepened their appreciation for each other. One evening, as they sat around the dinner table, Ella looked up at her parents with a thoughtful expression. "Daddy, are you happy now that you're home with us?" she asked innocently. Josh smiled, his heart swelling with love. "Yes, sweetie, I'm very happy. Being with you and Mommy and Bentley is the most important thing to me. Family comes first." Pumpkin reached across the table to hold Josh's hand, tears of gratitude in her eyes. "We're so lucky to have you, Josh. Thank you for putting us first." The room was filled with warmth and love, a testament to the strength of their family. Despite the hardships and sacrifices, they had come out stronger and more united than ever. Josh's new job at the community center not only provided financial stability, but also opened doors to new friendships and opportunities for the Efford family. The community center became a hub of activity, offering various programs and events for families and individuals of all ages.